For over 100 years, our cities have been defined by the harsh artificial hum of the electric grid. We have accepted a world where light is something we manufacture in dirty factories with copper, glass, and a massive amount of wasted energy. But what if the infrastructure of the future wasn't built? What if it was grown in a greenhouse? This is the Firefly Petunia. It looks like a glowing prop from the movie Avatar. But it's a real living plant that you can freely buy right now for just $29. This is not a toy, it's the first major commercial success of a field called synthetic biology. A startup called lightbulb has effectively turned a living organism into a functional piece of technology. Think of this plant as the iPhone 1 of biology. It's a proof that the world is changing. Today we are moving past the era of hardware and really entering the age of wetware. And now we are going to look at the secret code that makes this possible, the billions of dollars behind it, and why the traditional light bulb is finally in trouble. To understand why this is so big, we have to look why they failed for 40 years. Before this, scientists tried to force firefly genes into plants, but it was really a disaster. The plants were dim, they were sickly, and they needed expensive chemicals in order to stay on. It was like having a high-tech car but no gas station to fill it up. The real breakthrough happened when the scientists stopped looking at insects and started looking at a specific type of glowing mushroom. They found that these mushrooms use a simple molecule called catheic acid in order to create light. And here is the secret. Catheic acid is already inside every single plant on the earth. By using CRISPR technology, the team at lightbulb added a software update to the plant's DNA. They give the petunia the biological tools to turn its own structural energy into visible light. This creates a perfect, self-sustaining loop. The plant takes its own acid, turns it into light, and then automatically recycles the leftover parts back into acid to start the cycle all over again. It's a closed system with zero waste. At its peak performance, this plant is sending out 1 billion photons every single second. It isn't just glowing, it is metabolizing light, and because it's a living organism, it's smart. It's linked to the plant's internal clock, so it actually glows brighter at night when the plant redirects its energy. We are no longer talking about adding light to a plant anymore. We have created a biological system that is the light, and it is the ultimate smart tech designed by nature and actually refined by us. Now let's look at the money. Global lighting is a $50 billion industry. It uses 15% of all the electricity on Earth. Our current solution is incredibly expensive. We mine heavy metals, we build complex lamps, and we pull miles of copper wires. But biology works differently. A plant doesn't need an electrician, it only needs water and sunlight. Imagine a city where instead of spending millions on streetlights and power bills, they plant a row of glowing trees. These trees clean the air, they grow in value over time, and the most importantly, the light they produce is actually free. This is a circular economy in action. There is no toxic waste, no lithium batteries, and no mining. When the plant reaches the end of its life, it simply becomes compost. We are moving from a world of consuming energy to a world of growing resources. The Firefly Petunia is just the Model T of this era. It's the early, rugged version that proves the engine actually works. This technology is a platform that will lead to glowing roses for your garden, glowing grass for parks, and eventually the majestic oak trees that could replace the flickering streetlights of our childhoods. We are finally merging digital code with the raw power of natural world. The question is no longer can we do it. The real question is how we will choose to use it. Guys, if you really enjoyed listening about glowing petunias, please hit the subscribe button, put a like on this video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.